Should I put one of these in Pacific?
What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to another Ososik Media video. And for those of you who have been watching, thank you guys very much. If you saw the last vlog, we took this bad boy up the canyons in a very secretive location in Mexico. Just so happened that there's a lot of California drivers out there, but other than that, this thing is very fun to drive. So, which leads us into this video slash vlog, which is, we might as well talk about the 5 things I absolutely love about the new 11 Gen Civic Si. So let's get started. Numero uno on the list, which is my top #1 thing that I love about the new 11 Gen, and it just so happens to be the top favorite thing I love about this. And if you saw the last vlog, you'd have seen that we were in the canyons, so you gotta know that I go with the handling. I mean, this thing, I'm not the heaviest guy, but there's really not much body roll. Like, this thing just stays planted. And for all the, check this out, for all you guys that are gonna try to say, like, oh my God, you're gonna mess up the interior. Look down. Still got the plastics on there, okay guys? So don't worry. Because even if the plastic wasn't there, I'd probably still be doing it. It doesn't matter. So, got this car for one reason and for one reason only. To have fun with it, enjoy it, and drive it like I stole it. But I didn't steal it, so. Numero dos, which is the #2 thing, which is also the 2x2, which is also the double up, which is also the whatever you want to call it. It's 1 + 1 = 2. This is the second thing that I really like about the 11 Gen, and that is the interior. Not going to get too crazy in specifics, break everything down, because then that's going to make the list way bigger. But just in general, the interior overall is one of my favorite things in this car, because you got the steering wheel, we got this mesh right here, which I really enjoy, and the shifter, and just the placement of everything is super, super sick. Obviously, if you saw my 5 things I dislike about it, there is one thing which is a feature more than anything what I don't like about the interior, and that's the heated seats. But anyways, go check out that video if you haven't seen it. Which leads me to #3, which is the Bose audio system. This thing bumps. Depending on my mood, I'm gonna play some ratchet ass, or I could play some corridos, or I could play some Backstreet Boys. It doesn't even matter, honestly. It's whatever you're into. This stereo system bumps, and it has the knob. I know for the guys who have the 2020, 2021, cool, you guys got a knob too, but I had the 10th generation where there was no knob, and this makes all the difference.
Quenches a thirst in me. Anything that is godly is the reverse of me. The home of...
But see, because of copyright reasons, I'm not going to keep going. Stereo system is a huge upgrade. Definitely one of the things that I like the most about this car. And that kind of leads me into the last thing while we're still inside, and that is the MPGs. So it's a little bit down now, but it's 31 miles per gallon, 30.9 if you want to be exact. And so far since I've owned this car, it's always been above 30. But with the MPGs on this car, especially during these times, it's definitely one of my favorites. And it's always been one of my favorites, but unfortunately, if you've been following this channel, or if you know me personally, you know that I never keep the car stock. So it's really cool just for once to be able to enjoy what this car was kind of intended for, which is fuel economy. So I'm definitely feeling that now, especially with gas prices in LA being like around $7 a gallon. And let's see what helps out with that, because while it's still a fuel economy car, there's still some power to it, even though it's a 1.5, which will be numero 5 on my list of favorite things. But we're gonna go back outside and check out under the hood. Numero 5, number 5 on the list, which is, of course, you guys all know it has an L15, but the favorite thing I like about this car is the turbo. It is a twin scroll turbo, and honestly, just the fact that these cars come turboed is a huge plus for me. And honestly, it kind of saves a little bit of money, because back then we had to buy the turbo and put everything on here. Now it comes with the turbo, so simple mods will just make the huge difference, especially just tuning this will make a huge difference and instantly add more power. So obviously it's not the biggest, strongest, highest horsepower, but we know the capabilities. We learned all that with the 10 Gen, especially the drag car. So with this, it's turboed and it comes like that from the factory, and that's something that I really enjoy because it has the torque and allows me to hop on the freeway fast, especially in the LA traffic. If you know anything about that, or just in California in general, there's a lot of crazy drivers. So we're able to just hop on the freeway and merge with traffic, or even pass up some cars under certain circumstances. So that's it. That is the top 5 things I like about this car, or love about this car. It is a great car, and if you're contemplating on what you need to do or what you should do, my recommendation, if you don't have one and you're looking for a Civic, I'd highly recommend it. If you have a 10th gen and it's not crazy modified and you're willing to trade, I'd go for it. But if you have a 10th gen that's an SI and it's already modified, personal opinion, it's not worth going through all that hassle and putting it back to stock and then trading up, because 1, you probably already almost own the car, and 2, it's already modified and you spent all the money on that. So you probably already have it tailored to your liking anyways. But if you're in the market and you're deciding between a 10 gen SI and an 11 gen SI, this is my recommendation. Although it doesn't look as aggressive, trust me, by the time we're done with this, I hope to change all of you guys' mind, because that is one look that we are going for with this build. So just no hood exit. Aside from that, I'm gonna got a couple cars to finish up in the Ososik eShop. Got some more work to do. We're gonna be headed to the Mint 400 in Las Vegas this week, and also Import Face Off, which is on Sunday, which is at Las Vegas Motorsports Dragway. And yeah, man, that sums it up. If you haven't yet, be sure to subscribe and check out all the videos that we've been doing for this. But we still got some more work to do, so let's get to it.